Welcome to Review Every Ship by CitizenCon 2024. The point is to give an update on every ship since some haven't had a video made about them in years, and others, the information is simply too spread out to be helpful in making decisions. Remember, digital ships aren't imaginary, digital ships are imagine-necessary. A quick shout out to my first ninjas, Star Touch and Rob. Shout out to my Joni Ninja members, Radium TX, Paline Tan, The Solid Exodus, Damon Donaldson, Dark Wolf God, and ETL in Spades, and my Chunin Ninja members, Raygun 972, Walk on Yosai, Rage 1, Scorpio King 3, Soul Galaxia, Meat Salad, Praetorian, and Jay Solus, and of course all my other members from every level who are all listed at the end of the video. As always, membership is never required but always appreciated. You help make this YouTube dream even more possible, so thank all of you. Speaking of that, this list is getting long, isn't it? This list of members is getting long, and I appreciate it so much, but I think I'm gonna move this part to the middle of the video to be more like an ad break rather than intro to the video, just because I think it still deserves its time in the video, but probably not in the beginning of the video. It's more like a reminder in the middle of the video that there's some people that help make this channel happen, and also, yeah, take a break from my videos because sometimes they get very long. So I'll start doing that from now on. Continuing on, every month we do a giveaway to give back to this wonderful community. This month's giveaway prize is an RSI Mantis with LTI. That comes with both the M50 and Mantis Skull Crusher skins. We're giving that away here in about 2 days. To enter that contest, make sure you're subscribed to Billionaire Ninjas, leave a comment on at least one video, and like or dislike at least one video. Winners have 2 weeks to claim their prize. Members collectively have a 25% chance of winning just for being members, so if you're subscribed, consider hitting that join button, and if you're not subscribed, I appreciate you hitting that subscribe button. For the full giveaway details, make sure you visit our Billionaire Ninjas Discord or our social media at Ninjas Leap. Today, we continue our short ride through the Origin manufacturer, and the next ships are the Origin 100 series and its 3 variants. We have the 100i, $50 standalone, $45 war bond, was $40 at concept, cost about $1.2 million in game. The 125A, $60 standalone, $55 war bond, was $50 at concept, cost about $1.6 million in game. The 135C, $65 standalone, $60 war bond, was $55 at concept, cost about $1.5 million in game. A quick note, I will be doing my next weekly stream Monday at 5 p.m. on both YouTube and Twitch. Make sure you ask questions on the community posts on YouTube, and I'll answer some of those along with taking questions live. The Wednesday show will be at 12 p.m. The Saturday shows will be at 7:30 p.m. All shows are on Eastern Standard Time, which is -4 GMT, meaning I am 4 hours behind UTC. All of the 100 series is always available for sale. The 135C is the only variant available for rent, and the one-day price is about 24K credits. Tour the universe with the perfect coupling of luxury and performance. The 100i features Origin Jumpworks' patented air fuel system, making it the most efficient and eco-friendly ship on the market. Capable of long-distance flights that most ships of its size aren't equipped for, the 100i is perfect for solo pilots looking to turn heads without sacrificing functionality or reliability. Risks were meant to be taken, but why risk running out of fuel in the heat of battle? With the air fuel system, a souped-up weapons package, and all the luxury and refinement you've come to expect from Origin Jumpworks, the 125A has been designed for the discerning Maverick. With a deceptive amount of storage space in its sleek, stylish frame and Origin's patented air fuel system, the 135C model is the obvious choice for musicians, couriers, and anyone trying to get the party started. Get it there fast and look good while doing it. The Origin 100 series.
Okay, let me have the blue one. It matches my coat. Hey, wait a second. You took 100. You took the 100. No, that's no. See, the $1. See, the $1 is for you. See the George Washington? That's Benjamin Franklin. That's not happening. You got the wrong money.
For measurements, the 100i, 125A, and 135C are all the same. Length 19.3 meters, beam 11 meters, height 4 meters. They are all size 1 snub ships, but really they should be classified as a size 2 small ship, if you ask me. For crew, the series all have the same minimum crew, which is 1, and maximum crew of 1. The 100i series carries 2 SCU, the 25A carries 2, and the 135C carries a whopping 6 SCU in its small frame. The claim time for the 100I, the 125A, and the 135C is about 4 minutes, expedited is about 1 minute, and the expedited fee should be about 1,800 credits. The 100 series all have about the same speeds, a top SCM speed of 260 and a max speed of 1425. The SCM speed is way above average overall and is way above average for its class size. These 3 ships are tied for 6th fastest ships in the entire game. The nav max speed is way above average overall and is way above average for its class size. These 3 ships are tied for the 6th fastest ships in the entire game. The 125A maneuverability is above average overall and about average for its class. However, the 135C and 100I are both about average overall and below average for their class. For hydrogen capacity, all of the 100s are the same, which is way below average overall, but way above average, reaching the top 3 when you talk about its class. When it comes to quantum fuel, the 100 series is the best in its class, but overall it is below average. Quantum stats for all the 100 series is planetary, meaning you will be able to travel to another planet in the solar system and maybe the next solar system one way, but for the latter, you may need to refuel once along the way. For weapons, the 100I and the 135C both come stock with 2 size 3 pilot-controlled Panther repeater weapons, no remote turret guns, no manned turrets, and 2 size 2 Strike Force cross-section missiles, split between 2 missile racks. The 125A comes stock with the same weapons, however, it adds 4 more of that same type of missile for a total of 6 missiles. The hull HP for the entire 100 series is 3,900, which is way below average overall, but for its size, it is average. The shields on the 100I are the Web Civilian Grade C shields, which are bubble type shields. The shield pool is about 1500 and it regens at about 67 HP per second. The shields on the 125A are the All-Stop Military Grade C shields, same bubble type, same shield pool, same regen rate. The shields on the 135C are the Bulwark Industrial Grade C shields, which are bubble type shields. The shield pool is the same and it regens the same. The ship parts for the 100 series are all the same size. The whole series has 1 small radar, 1 small computer, 1 small power plant, 2 small coolers, 1 small shield generator, 2 small fuel intakes, 2 small fuel tanks, a small quantum drive, a jump module, and 1 small quantum fuel tank. Some special features and amenities for these ships are, well, not many amenities here for 1-seater starter ships, but they all do have a bed inside of them, and they all carry about 930 micro SCU. My preferred loadout for the weapons on all of these are ballistic scatterguns because you need to do as much damage as possible on every run and you're hard to hit, so you have plenty of time to line up shots. I would also change the missiles out for rattlers. If you're changing components, I like what these have stock, and that's only because of the cost. But if you're going to upgrade to the A grade components, just stay with whatever it already has. So the 100i has industrial, go up to industrial grade A. The 125A has military, go up to military grade A. And for the civilian model, or the 100i, keep all civilian parts all the way up to civilian grade A. Now it's time to rate these ships. A rating I rate from 1 to 10. My 1 is only by if you have a unique reason that is specific to you, or because you like the looks of the ships. My 10 is if you have the money, these ships are almost guaranteed to be useful to you in the game. A 1 doesn't mean the ships are useless or ugly, and a 10 doesn't mean that the ships are perfect. Just remember, these are just our ratings. Please give us yours in the comments down below, because we feed on feedback like chicken feed or even bird feed, but don't be a feed hole and misfeed us. My rating for this ship is of course going to be handed out based on which variant we're looking at. The 100i is a 4, the 125A is a 5, the 135C is a 6. Let's start with what I like about all these ships. They all have excellent fuel capacity for their size, and they are all small ships that can carry cargo. And most importantly, they are proof that every ship in Star Citizen that is not a snub ship really should be able to carry at least one SCU of cargo. What I like about the 100i is it's extremely cheap for a starter ship. What I like about the 125A is it's one of the best maneuvering fighters under $65, and at that price point is nearly unmatched in weapon capabilities. What I like about the 135C is it's the only ship in its class that can carry 6 SCU and is the smallest ship in the game that can carry that much cargo. What are the issues with all these ships and how would I fix them? Well, let's see. When I look at this size, if I want the most crew, well, that's the 85X. If I want the most HP, well, that's the Talon or the Razor. If I want the most speed, well, that's the P72 or the Razor. If I want the most hydro capacity, that's the C8. If I want the best maneuvering ship, well, that's where the 125A comes in. If I want the most quantum fuel, that's where I get the 135C. And if I want the most SCU, the 135C. The 100i is really just a question of why does this exist? It doesn't seem to fill any particular role better than any other ship in its price range, and each of its siblings is better at something, or pretty much anything, than this. And this isn't even remotely good at those things that the others can do when it comes to price to performance. It seems like it's just there to be a stepping stone to something better. The 125A is great, but unfortunately, it's overpriced by about $10 in a category where every dollar matters. It's the same price as an Avenger Titan, and the Avenger Titan blows this ship away in every category except maneuverability. It would make a lot more sense at the $50 price point, or even $55 as it was when it was originally debuting. The 135C is the best of the bunch because it offers something unique, a capable fighting starter ship that can carry 6 SCU of cargo and doesn't take up a lot of space in your hangar. But then it runs into the Avenger Titan, which is $5 cheaper, and this whole argument falls apart. The Titan is better in almost every other way except for size. So unless I specifically need a smaller ship, I would just grab the Titan every single time. So who are these ships for? The 100i is for the person who wanted to upgrade to something better, but the 100i was all they could afford. The 125A is for the person looking for a starter fighter that prefers maneuverability to speed, but is also tiny. The 135C is for the person looking for the smallest capable cargo ship in the game, where they have to fit this into a hangar or a very small space that the Avenger Titan just can't fit into. I imagine using the 100i as a cheap apartment for any temporary crew on my base, and as an extremely cheap exploration ship I send red shirts out in. The 125A I would use as basic living quarters for temporary quick reaction force security on my outposts, where they sleep in the ship and fight from the ship when necessary, but also can keep their essentials in the cargo bay. The 135C I can see as my long distance small cargo ship, where I don't want to draw a lot of attention to myself while I'm traveling by taking a larger ship, or a ship with higher signatures. It would also be where my temporary dock workers would sleep at my outposts, who pretty much work the warehouses, and sometimes it could be a house for my shopkeepers. I know you're here for our rating, but if you really want a ship, go buy it. We won't stop you. Or even better, all ships can be earned in-game once the game releases, and some you can purchase in-game right now. These are just our ratings, but when you spend, it's your money. My opinion, skip the 100i, get the 125A if you prefer the maneuverability thing, and the 135C if you really need that small cargo ship. However, the much better choice for your money is the Avenger Titan in each of these categories. It fights better, carries better, is tougher, and is faster. But hey, this is only a real money discussion if we're talking starter packs. Otherwise, these are all earn in game to me. All right, that is it for this one. Shout out to the members. Thanks for spending your time with us. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.